adjustment we made is we just kept playing and just executing. We didn't change what we were doing. We just kept doing it, but we did it better. And you know, I felt like we played them the right way, but we didn't execute what we had to on third down, and we didn't get a stop there in the second half where we needed to. So you know, we got to do a better job there. We got to get some turnovers. You get 4 sacks, but you got no turnovers, so you got to get that. We had too many penalties on third down, or too many penalties in general, and those things can't happen. So you know, you just got to work, and you got to look at it. You got to get better and move on.
It was a big opportunity there when the quarterback left the game and they brought him back up. I guess a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, you had a chance on third down to get him, and you know, they run him, and we don't finish him off on the tackle, and the guy gets it, and then the next play is an explosive play, and you just got to keep working.
Todd, what do you attribute to turnovers, the lack of turnovers this year, too?
Well, you know, I think that when you are playing fast as a player and moving, and you attack the ball, I think you get those things. You know, generally when you're up in sacks, you get them because the quarterback fumbles more than anybody. That really hasn't been the case. You got to do a better job of getting the ball out right there. When you're a pattern match team and you're matching routes, you know, you're reading the eyes of the quarterback, and that gives you a chance to break on the ball based upon the distribution of the routes. And you know, the quicker you can do that, the better break you got on the ball, which allows you to get the picks. So I think it's a little bit all that.
Todd, I know one of the scores today was on a fumble return, their scores, but this is 2 opponents in a row that come in and left with 41 points here.
Yeah.
I mean, that has to be a reflection of the defense. Why is the defense not better than it is played?
Well, first of all, you got to get off the field on third down. If you go back and look, I think we were 5 of 12 on third down today. And, you know, when you get them to third down, you got to get off the field because third down extends drives, it extends their chances to be on the field. And really, that's the main thing. I mean, that's a big issue, obviously. So, and in that situation, you got to play relative to the sticks. I mean, you know, when it's 3rd and 3 to 6, you know, the routes are going to be different than when it's 7 or more. So, you know, you obviously got to understand that, but you've got to be able to get on them and cover them and break the ball up and challenge the throws. So, to me, third down is the number one priority to reach the points.
You appeared pretty exercised after their 3rd touchdown, the one where the guy broke the run and almost fell down and still scored.
Yeah, it should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, you looked like you went after Swan and then after everybody.
I don't know who I went after, but you know, I mean, we should not give up a touchdown on that play, and like I said, you should be off the field.
Shaq, obviously, made a lot of tackles on the perimeter.
Shaq competes, and he's going to keep getting better. And I was proud of his effort, and he's going to be a good player.
Tough matchup there. Obviously, it's a jump ball.
Well, in that situation, if you give up a field goal, the game's over. So in that situation, it doesn't have to do. I mean, you got to. I mean, if they get a couple more yards and a chance to kick a field goal, then it goes to a 2-possession game. So in that situation, you got to man up and play. And if they complete the ball, they complete the ball. But you know, a touchdown and a field goal in that situation is the same as a 2-possession game.
With the third downs today, was it more just a case of when they converted them, not how many times they did it?
Well, I think it started out with penalties on third down, and that was the main issue in the first half. Is I just think we had 2 penalties right off the bat after the first one, and played a little bit better in the second half. And I think really up until the quarterback came in the game in the second half, I think we had actually stopped them on third downs for the most part. So,
They had 2 first downs, I think, at that point.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, you got to. I mean, and really, I don't know the yardage in the second half, but it was significantly lower than the first half to be off on third down. So, you know, anytime you're working to get better, you got to isolate on things that you need to help you in the end result. And the end result is reduce points, and the way you reduce points is get off the field. So I think we can go back and look at the possessions or the statistical thing as far as chronological order of plays. There's enough third downs in there that if we get off the field on third down, we're going to, you know, have a lot less plays.